Hey guys, this is Aiden Struve with Struve Family Farms, and we're out here today. This is the day that we've been working all year for, and we're out combining in this cornfield. This is our second to last field for the year, and then we'll be wrapping up harvest 2020. So out here, this corn was one of our later fields to get planted, and it was also a later day corn. So this corn's running about 19% moisture. It was just slightly wetter than we like it, but it'll dry down in the bin. And we have our Mr. Bunny Rabbit here coming to say hi. Yeah, there's a bunch of rabbits and pheasants and everything else. But anyway, our corn is 20% moisture today, and we're out combining this field. Yeah, and everything's going pretty smoothly. We did get hit by the Derecho pretty hard back in August, so our corn is leaning pretty good. And yeah, so we're having a bit of a hard time getting it all picked up, but we're doing our best and just making what we can of it. So and we got our neighbor Andrew is combining with his John Deere S690, and he's got a 12-row head with the corn reel on there, and he's getting it done pretty darn quick, so that's nice. But otherwise, as far as everything else, harvest gone, it's gone pretty smoothly. We haven't had any major breakdowns or anything, and yeah, other than having to, we are one weighing all this corn right now because of how it's leaning, and so we're one weighing it, and that's helping us get a lot more up. So there goes some more pheasants, but when we're one weighing, you can see here, and back across the field he goes. So, but there's one thing I want to show you quick, guys. In this end of this field, we had two different varieties of corn planted. So if you can look at these rows right here, they're standing pretty good. They're leaning a little bit, but they're still standing up most of the way. So that half of the planter was the later day corn, and it was just a different variety. And then if we come over here to these 6 rows, it's down significantly further. I mean, it's a lot closer to the ground. Yes, it is the edge of the field, but even across the middle of the field, that's pretty much what it all looked like for that variety of corn. So but you know, when you get 140-mile-an-hour winds, you kind of have to expect some of that. So but he's still able to come in and get most of that picked up. So the thing that hurt us the most this year, guys, to be honest, was the drought. So if we come in here and look at our ears, give me 1 second. Our ears are pretty short this year, and all of our neighbors were that way too. But the problem is that because it was so dry, the corn, the ear would have been all the way probably out to my thumb, but because of the drought, it actually aborted all of those ears, and so they're probably only about half the size of they would have been this year. And yeah, it's just kind of a bummer when you have everything lined up to have a good corn yield, and then yeah, you just don't get much rain this summer. So, but that's all right. Next year will be a little better. So, but other than that, we got the 4640 in our Kenzie grain cart. This is our new cart we just got. It's the conveyor cart, so instead of like an auger cart, it's got the conveyor for unloading, and I really like it. It's been a great cart so far, and yeah, helping us get harvest done pretty darn quick. So we're out here. He's gonna do this last final pass, and then we just got our little field south of the house that we'll knock out, and we'll be all done today. So it'll be a good feeling to have everything in the bin and come out. This field that we're standing in right now was aerial seeded with winter wheat cover crop, so I won't be doing anything to this field. I might come back through and stock chop it just to help size up our residue for next spring, but otherwise this will stay just how it is throughout the winter. And yeah, we'll just keep our residue on it for good ground cover, and then come in the spring and start working it up. So not much other than that. It's fun to watch all the animals come out at the end. We got a bunch of pheasants out here, and they all like to stay in until the very last row, and then they all take off. So that's fun to watch. But other than that, guys, we're just happy that the weather's cooperating. It's November 5th and it was about 77 today, so it was a beautiful day outside and we're getting all of our farm work done. So thanks, guys.